The 24 Forms is the most popular Tai Chi set in the world today, suitable for almost anyone to learn. Dr. Lam, a family physician and Tai Chi expert for more than 30 years, is one of the most respected Tai Chi teachers and a world leader in the field of Tai Chi for health improvement. How to use this program.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. To get the best out of this program, please view the introduction before starting the lessons. Watch and enjoy a brief history of Tai Chi, see the different styles, find out about the contents and the benefit you can expect from learning the 24 forms. When you're ready to start the lessons, please set aside a regular time every day to learn and practice. Consider ask some friends to join you. Be sure to do warm-up exercises before you start and cool-down exercises before you finished. The next two items on the menu are qigong exercises and foundational movements. Qigong is a method of cultivating qi, or the internal energy. The core power of Tai Chi is this internal energy. So, qigong cultivate the Tai Chi internal power. You can learn them together or mixed with the foundational movements. For example, one of each at one session. Foundational movements are the most important movements of the set. Each movement has its own beginning and ending, making them miniature sets of Tai Chi. Learning this movement will help you build a solid foundation. Learning the qigong, the foundational movements, will make it easier when you're ready to learn the 24 forms. A good pace is to follow learning one or two movements of the forms at one session. Practice for 1 or 2 weeks until you are familiar with them before moving on to the next. This DVD is like having lessons with me. It comes with many repetitions to save you pressing the buttons. It does take some time to go through all the movements. In my Tai Chi school in Sydney, our students take usually more than half a year, one lesson per week to learn the 24 forms and the rest of the year to refine them. And many of them, most of us, continue to progress and practice and enjoy this set for many years. Like myself. Enjoy your journey in Tai Chi. I look forward to meet with you in person. You're welcome to email me if you have any questions.
At the end of the DVD, Dr. Lam will demonstrate the entire set from the front and then the back-on views. You can use the back-on view to follow him and practice with him once you have learned the program. Be sure to view Stay Safe before you start practicing Dr. Lam's lessons. Introduction. Tai Chi originated from ancient China. Nowadays, most people practice Tai Chi for health and relaxation. Created based on law of nature, Tai Chi strengthens the mind and body. Integration of the mind and body can be achieved through the ongoing practice of Tai Chi. It is suitable for almost anyone and can be practiced anywhere. The flowing movements contain much inner strength. Like water flowing in a river, beneath the tranquil surface there is a current with immense power, the power for healing and wellness.
There are many styles and forms of Tai Chi, each with their unique feature and characteristics. However, all styles and forms of Tai Chi share similar essential principles. Qigong is the older style that contains more complexity and vigorous movements.
Sun style contains unique qigong. It has higher stance and agile steps. Among many styles, Yang is the most popular. It was created by Yang Lu Chan in the early 19th century. Yang style contains gentle, graceful and expansive movements. In 1956, the Chinese National Sports Committee authorized 4 Tai Chi experts to compose a shorter Yang style set in order to popularize Tai Chi for health benefits. That is how the 24 forms started. This DVD also includes 6 qigong exercises and 7 foundational movements to make learning easier, more enjoyable, and building a solid foundation.
Yang style has a special grace and energy. I started my Tai Chi journey learning the original Yang's 108 forms from my late father-in-law, Mr. Lam, back in 1975. I love Tai Chi so much that I continue to learn and teach other styles of Tai Chi. The 24 form is one of my favorite sets, as it contains all features, techniques, and the internal energy of Yang style. It takes less time to go through than the 108 forms.
In recent years, numerous medical studies have shown Tai Chi improves almost all aspects of health. Tai Chi improves physical health, especially muscular strength, flexibility and fitness. It relaxes the mind and improves mental balance to help manage stress. Tai Chi brings harmony and tranquility, providing us with inner peace and enabling us to listen and understand others better, thus improving relationship.
Tai Chi is also a very nice social exercise because it's different, so it's refreshing. And because it's non-competitive, you can do that with your friends, your family, your work colleagues, and it's wonderful to build bondings between friends, and it's fantastic to build team spirit between your workmates.
Learning Tai Chi empowers us to improve health and quality of life. It can be an enjoyable exercise for a lifetime. Stay safe. Please consult your health professionals if you are in doubt whether any part of this program is safe for you.
Be sure to move well within your comfort zone. If you don't feel comfortable doing a movement, visualize yourself doing it fully, but only move within your comfort zone. For example, if in doing a single whip, you feel uncomfortable to stretch this far, visualize yourself doing the same, but only step to where is comfortable to you. And with regular practice, you will gain more flexibility and gradually you'll be able to do more and more.
Begin your session with warm-up exercises and end with cool-down exercises. Practice in a safe and comfortable environment. Wear loose, comfortable clothing and flat, well-fitted shoes. Continue your session only for as long as you feel comfortable. Listen to your body and rest when you start feeling tired, in pain, or lose concentration. Regular practice will keep your muscles well toned, thus minimize the risk of injury. Gradually build up the length and number of practice sessions, aiming for about half to 1 hour for most days. A good guide is to practice for the length of time you can walk comfortably at a steady pace. Qigong exercises.
Qigong is one of the oldest exercises in history, dating back to thousands of years in China. It encompasses a variety of breathing and meditative exercises. Some of them with movements and some of them are stationary. The first word qi means life energy within a living being. And the second word gong means a method or a form of exercise. So simply, qigong is an exercise to cultivate the life energy. According to traditional Chinese medicine, a person with good qi is healthy and strong. The core power of Tai Chi is qi. So Tai Chi is a form of moving qigong. I'm going to teach you the essential qigong that will help you internalize the Tai Chi and thus make it more powerful. These qigong are easy to learn, and with practice, you can incorporate them into your Tai Chi forms. Bring your hands up and go into the posture of Tai Chi, then breathe in, open up to shoulder width. Breathe out, closing to as close as you can without touching. And you can continue to do this. Open up, close, breathe out. Do that for 3 or 6 or 9 times. Anytime you feel tired, you can stand up as you breathe in, and you can bend as you breathe out. Then when you finish off, stand up slowly. I'd like to introduce Janet. Janet is a doctor and a Tai Chi teacher. Janet will be doing this posture open and close. And I'd like you to take care that your fingers are pointing up, palm facing each other, and your hands are just below your chin. When you breathe in, imagine there's a magnetic force that stops you from opening up. It's just a gentle force. And when you breathe out, squeeze against the gentle magnetic force. Then later on, we'll talk about the Dantian breathing method. You can incorporate that into this qigong. And when you finish, you can just stretch your hands forward. And as you come your hands down, you slowly stand up.
Foundational movements.
The foundational movements are the most important movements in the set. So we're going to do left and right side of the foundational movements, and each movement have a beginning and an ending. And to the left and right side, we're going to do it twice, so it's like a little miniature flowing set. The next movement is patting white horse's mane. I'll show you. When you start, put the feet together. But if you feel uncomfortable having your feet being so close, it's quite okay to be where you're comfortable. And then you can separate your feet. Separate your feet to roughly shoulder width. Hands up slowly and hands down slowly behind your knees. Then bring the right hand up in a curved left hand down as though you're carrying a big beach ball, and bring the left foot a little closer to the right foot. Follow me. Separate your feet. Hands up. Hands down. Then carrying a ball, right hand on top, bring the left foot closer. I'm going to turn slightly so you can see me a little better, but you don't have to turn. Separate your feet. Hands up. Hands down. Carrying a ball, bring the left foot closer. One more time. Separate your feet. Hands up. Hands down. Carrying a ball, step closer. There is an alternative to make it easier. So what you can do is put your weight on the left hand side, turn the right toe in, and then shift your weight back to the right and take a step to the left. Follow me. Separate your feet. Hands up, hands down, carrying a ball. Now let's do the alternative. Shift the weight to the left, turn the right toe inward, shift the weight back to the right, and take a step to the left and slightly behind you. Your weight still on the right if you can. If you feel uncomfortable, you can stand up. But let's do that again. Follow me second time. Separate your feet. Hands up. Breathe in. Hands down. Breathe out. Carrying a ball. And then you can shift the weight. Turn the right toe in, shift back to the right, step to the left and behind. One more time. This time we're just going to do it normally. But feel free to do the turning the toe in, making it easier to step out. Separate your feet. Hands up. Hands down, carrying a ball, step to the left and slightly behind. Then the next part is that you put your weight forward, you kind of squash the ball, and then open your hands, so your left hand in front, right hand next to your hip.
Follow Dr. Lam.
Separate your feet. Hands up. hands down, carrying a ball. Step to the left, weight forward, separate your hands. One more time. Separate your feet. Hands up. Hands down. Carrying a ball. Step. So let me explain a point. If you don't do the alternative, and if you step to the left, then what I like you to do is take a look at the heel. I like your right heel to push back so that your foot, instead of 90 degrees, is now going 45 degrees. So your stance a lot more comfortable. This is called a bow stance, like a bow and arrow. Remember in the last lesson we talked about when your knees bend, anytime you get a little tired, it's okay to stand up until you train your legs to be stronger. So it's the same throughout the form. Whenever you feel it's a little straining, don't overstrain yourself. Stand up. Take time to train. The next step, we are going to, from the parting white horse's mane, we're going to do the other side. So we transfer our weight back just like the way we walk forward. Then turn to the left, except our hands turn. And then as you put the weight on the left, we're going to carry a ball with your palms. And then we're going to start the next parting white horse's mane the same way. Open up, shift weight forward. And to do the next one is the same. Weight back, turn your toe out, carrying a ball, step closer, and then step forward and separate your hands. We'll do 2 on each side. Follow me. Commence. Separate your feet. Hands up. Hands down. Carrying a ball. Step to the left. Separate your hands. Weight back, hands back. Turn your toe, carrying a ball. Step out, separate your hands. Weight shift forward. One more time. Weight back, turn the toe out, carrying a ball. Step to the left, separate your hands. Then one more time to the right. Weight back, toe out, carrying a ball. Step to the right and separate your hands. Then you bring the left foot closer to the right, turn your palm, and slowly, slowly stand up.
Demonstration by Dr. Lam. Dr. Lam will demonstrate the entire 24 forms from the front and then the back-on view. Once you are familiar with the set, you can practice with Dr. Lam by following him with the back-on view. After you are competent with the 24 forms, if you wish to progress to another set, Dr. Lam suggests the combined 42 forms, which contains 4 major styles and more challenging than the 24 forms. Face-to-face teaching is invaluable. Dr Lam recommends you find a suitable teacher and join a class regularly. Do consider attending a class by one of his certified instructors or a workshop by him. Previews.
Hello and welcome. In 1974, when I graduated from medical school, my arthritis became worse. I took up Tai Chi to help me manage the condition. It has been a life-changing and still is a life-changing experience for me. Tai Chi certainly improved my arthritis and enabled me to enjoy my chosen and very busy lifestyle. I have seen the same impressive result with thousands of people over the years. By now, numerous studies have shown Tai Chi improve almost all aspects of health. In particular, a good number of studies has shown our program are effective at improving quality of life, health, and improving balance, leading to people with less pain and less falls.
Dr. Marlene Franson, Chief Investigator of the largest ever published Tai Chi for arthritis study, explains the results of her study.
In our study, we found that Tai Chi for arthritis greatly improved joint pain and physical function for people with osteoarthritis of the hips or knees.
Dr. Paul Lam's team of Tai Chi and medical experts have produced several series of instructional DVDs for students of varying interests and levels. These range from beginner's series to improve health and lifestyle to the advanced series to expand your skill. Using his simple and proven teaching method, Dr. Lam will show you the forms step by step from different angles with close-ups, repetitions, illustrating them with diagrams and footprints. He divides a form into small sections so you can follow him with ease. He also explains the Tai Chi principles and the inner meaning of the forms and how to improve your Tai Chi. Dr. Lam has taken much time and care to make every DVD useful. When producing the Tai Chi for Arthritis DVD, he worked closely with the Arthritis Foundation of America to maximize the health benefits for the users. Dr. Patience White, Chief Public Health Officer of Arthritis Foundation in USA, explains the reason why Arthritis Foundation collaborates with Dr. Lam.
We at the Arthritis Foundation are excited that you're interested in Tai Chi for arthritis, brought to you by Dr. Paul Lam, a worldwide renowned expert in Tai Chi, and the Arthritis Foundation, your #1 place to go for arthritis information.
Tai Chi for Energy and Tai Chi for Beginners are presented as virtual lessons. It will be like as though you are participating in Dr. Lam's class. Here is a list of beginners, health, intermediate, and advanced series.
Our Tai Chi and medical team really enjoy making useful material that makes a difference for people. And I look forward to hear from you.
For a complete range of Dr. Lam instructional DVDs, books, music CDs, and charts, please visit Dr. Lam's website at taichiproductions.com.